There were three of us, of course, on that flight. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and I. Three very lucky people.
The Apollo 11 mission was a big moment in history. Humans walked on the moon's dusty surface for the first time. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were the famous astronauts who took the first steps. Armstrong said his iconic words as he stepped foot on the moon. "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind."
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
But did you know that there was a third person on that historic mission? Not many people talk about him. That person was Michael Collins. This mysterious astronaut orbited alone in the darkness while his crewmates walked the moon. Now, decades later, he's breaking the silence on the spine-tingling, spooky events of the Apollo 11 mission. In a revealing interview, Collins hinted at some bizarre happenings and close encounters during NASA's first lunar mission.
Did I have the best seat on Apollo 11? No. Was I happy with the seat I did have? Yes, I really was. And to be any small part of that suited me very, very well.
Just what did the astronauts encounter in the void-like blackness of space? And had they trespassed somewhere humankind wasn't meant to go? Join us as we uncover the spooky secrets and drama that happened decades ago. While NASA may have kept the public in the dark, Collins now suggests Apollo 11 was more than a technological triumph. It was a trespass into the otherworldly. When Neil and Buzz were taking those historic moonwalking steps, Michael saw something out of this world. Collins wasn't actually with Neil and Buzz, but he was in his spaceship orbiting solitarily above. Collins stayed circling in the craft, making sure his comrades could safely get back. He never set foot on the moon himself, but his role was crucial.
Besides, I was their ticket home. They couldn't get home without me.
So you had ultimately the biggest responsibility.
Yes.
Now, you might be wondering, why didn't Collins get to walk on the moon like the others? Collins had to stay in the spaceship while his buddies explored the moon for both his and his teammates' safety. To comprehend this, we must delve into the mesmerizing allure of the moon, a celestial body that has captivated the human imagination for ages. People have been amazed by the moon for a very long time. They studied its shapes, figured out when it disappeared during an eclipse, and made up stories about it. They saw the moon control tides and affect calendars. The moon was a mystery, so robots were sent to learn its secrets. Think about the Soviet Lunar and American Ranger programs. They sent robots that took pictures and explored. Then people had a big idea. They wanted to send humans to the moon. This was a big deal, especially during the Cold War between the United States and the USSR. It was like a moon race. In 1961, the US launched the Apollo program. They wanted to send someone to the moon and back safely. This needed lots of money and planning. The Apollo journey had many steps, like tests and practice runs. The main event was the Apollo mission, starting on July 16, 1969. Can you imagine the excitement? Fast forward to July 20th, 1969. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins were the focus. Armstrong and Aldrin walked on the moon. Armstrong and Aldrin took those famous first steps. They did some experiments, collected samples, and had a blast, all while Michael Collins stayed up in the spaceship, keeping things in order. But here's the really interesting part. While Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin explored the moon, Michael Collins was orchestrating a cosmic dance in the heavens. His mission, of course, to guide the lunar module as it gracefully separated from the main ship, ensuring a delicate docking later on. Imagine it as a cosmic ballet with spaceships instead of dancers. One wrong move and the whole mission could have gone wrong. But Collins wasn't just a pilot. As Armstrong and Aldrin set foot on the moon, he was the silent sentinel in the Columbia, their lifeline back home. Alone, yes, but far from idle. He was a conductor of systems, a communicator with mission control, and a preparer of crucial in-space meetings. Reuniting the spacecraft wasn't just a mechanical task. It was a symphony of calculations and precision. Collins had to perform maneuvers that were a mix of art and science, ensuring the lunar module's safe return. A cosmic choreographer of the highest order. Yet his responsibilities extended further. The command module, their vessel back to Earth, rested in his careful hands. Collins meticulously checked every detail, from the air they breathed to the signals they sent. He wasn't just a guardian, he was a bridge between the cosmos and our planet, sending back images and notes like celestial postcards for experts to study. In the grand saga of space exploration, Collins may not have taken those iconic moonwalks, but his cosmic moves and careful calculations were the beating heart of the Apollo 11 mission. In space's grand story, Collins often takes a hidden role. He wasn't a bystander, he was a link between the moon and Earth. Imagine being the messenger between moon friends and those far away. If things went wrong up there, Collins had to find solutions alone. He handled it calmly. He didn't even mind missing moonwalks like his friends. While Armstrong and Aldrin explored, Collins steered the lunar module. His job was important, making sure the lunar module detached and docking was safe. As the lunar module landed, Collins orbited the moon alone. He spent 21 hours in lunar orbit, with 48 minutes of silence in each orbit. Can you picture his thoughts floating in the dark, cut off from all? This made him the loneliest person ever on the moon's far side. But Collins saw this aloneness in a new way. He wasn't lonely. He enjoyed quiet moments to think. While many might feel lost, Collins felt calm in his isolation. Collins' special spot on the moon's far side brought a new experience. While Apollo 8 circled the moon, Collins saw the hidden side alone. In the quiet journey, he thought about space's mysteries and his place in it. On the moon's other side, a wild, untouched land of craters lies unseen by Earth. As Collins circled the moon, he saw Earth rise above the lunar horizon. A small, delicate blue sphere against the vastness of space, it left a mark on his heart. This one-of-a-kind sight stirred strong feelings in Collins. Earth, with its people, seemed tiny and unimportant in the grand cosmic view. This feeling has a name: the overview effect. It challenged Collins' perspective, revealing where Earth fits in the universe. In quiet moments, Collins thought about what he saw. He sensed a connection among all life on Earth. He realized our planet is fragile and small in the grand scene. These realizations fueled Collins' wish to care for Earth. After Apollo 11, he became a strong supporter of protecting our planet. Collins spoke up, urging people to take good care of Earth. He hoped leaders would see the world from space and make choices to keep it safe. His solitary time made him think about deep questions, shaping his beliefs. He wrote in his book about the universe's meaning and our part in it. Space made him feel like there's purpose and order. Being alone for almost a day wasn't a burden for Collins. He saw it as a sign of pride. His journey was special. In space, he found beauty and asked big questions. Who are we? What's our place in this massive universe? How can we shield our world? These questions have been around for a long time. In the end, Michael Collins' Cosmic Odyssey is an invitation to look up, to look within, and to look beyond. It's a call to explore not only the outer reaches of space, but also the depths of our own hearts and minds. And as we embark on our own journeys, may we find inspiration in Collins' legacy and carry his spirit of exploration, discovery, and stewardship forward into the uncharted territories of the future. What do you think of Michael Collins' journey? Let us know down in the comments. Until next time, keep gazing at the stars and reaching for the cosmos.